Hi entrepreneurs, and welcome to another e-learning video class. This is Tony Brancatella, and today we're going to follow up on what we did on teamwork, and we're going to look a closer look at certainly not only teamwork but business teamwork, since it's so important because it really does enable companies to achieve their goals quickly and efficiently. So companies set goals, and these goals cannot be achieved certainly by one department or by one person. So members of a business need to work as a team. But simply, teamwork is the collective performance of different individuals skilled at different activities in order to achieve a certain goal or an objective. So as we saw with the class activity that we did, as weird that it seemed that made you do all the things all the way to the end when I made you sign each individual sheet, you saw exactly how the dynamics of a team really works, or in some cases really doesn't work. So even if you look at the pictures that I posted, you'll notice that the dynamics of the team, some are working harder and some are not working at all. So if you encounter some kind of problem with teams, right, contribute to the problem. And if you have a good team, well, they all contribute to the success of the team. This is because everyone contributes ideas and tasks assigned to each member to make it go quicker, more efficiently. So this makes the problem-solving process or progress a lot quicker. And as you saw in some cases, when you separate the teams in two, one team worked more efficiently than the other team. This is always the case. Working as a team encourages more creativity. When members of a company or a team interact together, certain creative ideas tend to evolve. So I try to do different tasks in class to make you a little bit more interested. And I thought the exercise that we did was quite interesting indeed. It is because good communication and ideas are passed around amongst the team members. It also promotes the equal distribution of work. So work needs to be delegated to every member accordingly. So work is delegated equally so that it's not only a few members who have to do all the work. Working as a team also encourages personal accountability. Who did what? Did they all do the work? So when work is allocated, each member will have targets set for him or her, and that member is responsible for that particular target. So in other words, for each member plays their part and finishes their personal responsibilities in an efficient manner, all those individual goals, I should say, combined will benefit the company as a whole. Working together encourages also better conflict resolution if there is an issue. This is because when people work as a team, certain bonds are created. So when such a bond exists, it is easier to resolve any conflict that might arise quickly and easily. There are several things that can be done to improve teamwork. Then again, all teams are different and all team workers are different in how they work together. So let's do a little exercise. I know we did the other exercise in class. This one is a very simple one. It's just to answer questions. You can write it down, or I will attach the actual exercise sheet in Google Classroom so you can take a look at it. So the exercise is very simple. Are you a team player or an individual achiever? So very simply choose A or B. So here we go. Determining your teamwork interests and aptitudes. Choose A or B. So I will read along for a couple of them, and then after that you can take a look at them. And like I said, I also will attach it online so you can just print it if you like, or on a piece of paper, just put your name, a title, and bring it in. So question one is A, I prefer to work alone because I find I am more efficient, or B, I get better results when I am part of a team. Very simple stuff. So number two would be, I encourage others and compliment their work often. Or B, I point out errors of others often and my compliments are well deserved. Which one corresponds to you? So I will read a third one. A, I prefer to work with people that have similar work habits as me. Or B, I prefer to work with people that have different work habits than me. So choose A or B. So now I'll stay silent and I'll just flip through them. If you want to pause the screen, you can. And like I said, you can also just get the sheet attached in Google Classroom. So here we go, number 4. So there you have it, 15 questions. If you don't want to find out what your scores are at the end right away, just add up your scores A or B, and I will just post them now what they represent if you answered A or B. So here we go. So here are the answers for your point tabulation. If you've answered A or B, depending on the number, you give yourself a point all the way up to 15. And here we go. You can pause the screen now to just add up your scores. And the breakdown is as follows. If you have 11 to 15 points, well, you're an excellent team worker for sure. 6 to 10 gives you an idea that you are a good team worker, but you prefer to work alone. So you're right in the middle of that. And 1 to 5 points, nothing wrong with this, but you prefer working alone. So there you have it, a little exercise. If you like, you don't need to necessarily print out the exercise sheet that I put online. You can just do it on a piece of paper and do bring it in. And if you like, we can also, if you want to comment on it in Google Classroom, if you want us to go over it in Google Classroom, you need to tell me, and we will do that. If not, we will move forward. Great. Thank you very much, and see you in class.